shared your childhood, the death of your parents, your failed 3 marriages, and your bouts with anxiety and depression, even your lesbian relationships. What do you want to gain from our sessions? What is the most important thing to you right now?
The most important thing to me is to stop the voices in my head that says I'm not good, that I'm not worthy, that I'm this or I'm that. I want someone to say that they love me.
Just anyone, or do you want to hear your father say that you're okay, that you're good? You do realize that you're still seeking validation.
Yes, I'm still seeking my father's validation.
Why, Liz?
It's a habit. It's a damn habit. I was raised to seek his validation, and I never got it. Now he's dead.
You do realize that you've managed to live without his validation, and you've managed to live without him.
Yes, I did manage to live without him. I wish he could see that shit.
That's right. Get angry. Get it all out.
Well, I'm not angry.
Your father stood you in front of the church deacons and told them how embarrassed and ashamed you made him. They voted you out of the church because he thought you were pregnant. He did not wait for the doctor's test to return like your mother begged him to do. He had you evicted from the church. How does that make you feel? How old were you then?
16. My mother stood by him, and she let him throw me out of church without saying one word. Not one word. Even after the doctor's report returned saying in black and white that I was not pregnant, he never told me, I'm sorry. He never said it. I'm sorry.
Even after your father knew you were not pregnant, he forced you to marry. How does that make you feel?
I am angry. You know, I was a kid. I was a child. Yes, I was angry.
After enduring all of that pain, now you're fighting for your inheritance. How does that make you feel?
Sad. Disappointed. And betrayed by the very people that I was taught to trust and believe in. Church pastors.
That night when Charles came over, what your plans were to have dinner?
I prepared dinner for him.
Okay.
He was coming over, you know, it's a normal evening that we spend. And I got a call from the secretary from the church. She informed me that they were having a meeting and they were voting on the stock shares. And she told me Charles was there.
Okay. Charles went to the meeting, and then after the meeting, he came back to your house.
Yes.
Now what happened? What led up to you pulling a gun onto Charles?
I was pissed
Why?
because I felt that he betrayed me. You have to understand, these guys, these pastors, I've known them all of my life, and every last one of them has stabbed me in my back. Through all this, Charles, I thought, was a friend. Well, now, it's more than a friend. We were lovers. And when I got that call, I just freaked out because I couldn't understand why the hell he didn't let me know this was going on.
What happened in the bedroom?
He just came and got in the bed without saying a word.
Oh! Have you lost your damn mind?
Yes, I have lost my mind. Where did you just come from?
What?
Where did you just come from? You know damn well where you just came from. You were at my dad's church. You were at his church with all those other lying bastards.
Yeah, but let me explain. Let me tell you. What
Hell. I thought I could trust you. I can't believe that you would sleep with me and then steal from me. Why? Why? What? Do it. What?
Liz.
Stop it.
Oh, wow. Shoot me then.
Charles, if I thought your spilled blood would cover and drown all of my pain, I would just empty this chamber into you. You know all that I've been through. You know.
I didn't betray you. I would never betray you.
Yes, you did.
Liz, I love you.
You did.
And I probably always will.
Yes, you did.
But you need some help. You are fucked up right now.
Why? Why did you betray me?
Talk to somebody. Talk to the doctor. If not him, somebody. Because you all fucked up right now. You need some help. I'm going to put the card on his desk, and I want you to call him. I want you to call him.
19 liars. They came together and they forged documents. Do you hear what I'm saying? They forged documents so that they could steal my father's stock shares. They lied to me about my shares. They said I was entitled to only $2,000, when in fact it was almost $100,000. $100,000.
How do you feel knowing that you might have to testify against them?
Some days I feel guilty, like I'm going to hell. Like a lightning bolt is going to strike me in a minute. But then it happened.
19 Chicago pastors were indicted today for tax evasion and stock fraud. More on the story at 11.
And for the first time, I felt proud of myself. I felt proud of myself. I stood up and I defended myself. And for the first time, I was able to get a good night's sleep. That felt so good. It felt so good. Oh.
Sounds to me like my $250 an hour is coming to an end. And happily, I might add. Have you seen Charles? I haven't seen him in a while.
I haven't seen Charles in a while. We talked briefly after he turned state's evidence, and he deliberately stayed away to protect me. His testimony, though, I want to tell you, really helped me to gain my inheritance. And I want to say he was responsible for getting me here, and I'm grateful to him for that, for referring you to me, and for forgiving me for accusing him of betraying me.
Did Charles get a divorce?
Are you kidding me? Charles? No. He has stayed with his wife through years of alcohol and drugs. She's never been the same. And it's not that he can't leave her. He won't.